SpinCycle is the unique pendulum ride at Silverwood. Most Frisbee-style rides focus on airtime, speed, and positive Gs, but this one forgoes all of that. Instead, this is one of the world's best rides for hangtime. I will explain why in this review. Roller Coaster Alley is the section of Silverwood containing the park's biggest thrill rides. It originally started with, as the name suggested, just roller coasters, but it evolved into including large-scale flat rides as well. First, the area received a chance skydiver that has since been removed. Then the Panic Plunge Drop Tower was added in 2006. And for the sake of this video, SpinCycle was added in 2013. This ride looks incredible on Silverwood's skyline. It stands 104 feet or 32 meters tall, making it one of the park's tallest rides. It looks absolutely imposing as you see it rotating above the adjacent wood coasters. Then it looks similarly as exciting up close, especially as you hear the screams of guests. The ride has an eye-popping purple and white paint scheme, but the ride looks particularly dazzling at night with all the lights coming on. This makes it quite the draw. While Frisbee rides are quite common nowadays, Silverwood's remote setting means there isn't any ride quite like it for hundreds of miles. This ride's popularity combined with a very long cycle result in lengthy wait times when the park is busy. I have seen this ride hovering around the half-hour mark midday on my weekend visits, but I've had good luck getting on this ride with a short wait towards the very start and end of the day. Riders are restrained by bulky over-the-shoulder harnesses. Each comes with a redundant seatbelt. This harness can be tight in your chest, but there will be a sizable gap between the shoulders of most riders and the top of the restraint. This affords plenty of room for hang time. Now let's talk about the ride cycle, because this is way different than your average Frisbee. This is an S.B.F. Maxi Dance Party 360. A few of these have been built worldwide. Examples include High Fly's Skyline Park in Germany and Rotator at Emerald Park in Ireland. But SpinCycle is the only one of its kind in the United States, and it's a shame there aren't more. Some of SBF's Mini Dance Party 360s can be found stateside though. These have the same motion, just on a much smaller scale. The most notable examples are the Head Rush 360 rides at the Fun Spot parks in Florida. Other manufacturers offer inverting frisbees. Zamperla in particular offers their Discovery Revolution model that can be found at parks across the globe. This model feels like a standard frisbee at the start, offering some airtime in the build-up swings. Once you start inverting, you get hang time over the top, but it feels like the downswings are gravity-driven, so you get substantial positive Gs there. Compare that to the SBF versions. These rides have a slow and controlled rotation, which maximizes the hang time. This also messes with your mind because the pace defies gravity, but it does drown out the other forces. SpinCycle begins spinning from the get-go. This ride doesn't spin fast enough to be dizzying or forceful. It simply changes your point of reference. The ride begins by leisurely rocking back and forth. This part is tame. Things get exciting once the gondola reaches a 90-degree swing. This ride moves so slow that you have enough time to make a full spin with each swing, and you get some weird hang time being suspended perpendicular to the ground. The ride then swings higher and things really get exciting. At first, you swing beyond vertical. On most Frisbees, these types of swings offer airtime, but here, because of the snail-like speed, you don't get negative Gs. You also won't get the usual positive Gs in the downswings. Instead, this ride goes all in on hang time, and the hang time is exceptional. And that only gets better in the full revolutions. On average, this ride has 5 full revolutions per cycle. You have several seconds of hang time at the apex in each one. And it's pretty freaky because the vehicle has enough time to make a full spin. Then you also get an amazing view of your surroundings. You have all the park's rides beneath you. Then in the distance, you have the mountains. And it is really disorienting taking this in all in the inverted position no less. After the final full revolution, SpinCycle takes its sweet time working its way down. You'll get some more hang time on the final few beyond vertical swings, but then you calmly rock to a stop, ending the nearly 3.5 minute long experience. The final thing I want to touch on is the nausea factor for this ride. If you usually have issues with fast spinning or swinging, you may not have issues with SpinCycle. This comes down to how much you tolerate hang time and if those gravity-defying visuals will make you feel uncomfortable. So, what would I rate SpinCycle? I would give this ride an 8.5 out of 10. This is a great Frisbee. The sheer quantity of hang time on a ride of this scale is breathtaking. Few rides are better for this sensation. And the beautiful view at the apex is just icing on the cake. I just love how unique this ride is relative to other Frisbees. There are definitely more intense pendulums out there, but few of them are as fun as this one. I always come off this ride with a goofy smile on my face. It is a must at Silverwood if you like crazy flat rides. So those are my thoughts on SpinCycle at Silverwood. What do you think about this ride? How do you think it compares to the other Frisbees out there? Let me know down in the comments. If you enjoyed this review, I would appreciate if you gave this video a like, and you consider subscribing, because there'll be a lot more roller coaster amusement park videos here at Canopy Coaster. Thanks for watching.